Welcome to the restaurant. How many people are in your party? There's 10 of us. Do you know who I am?
So in that video, the comments are saying that this might be about Alex Earl. And if it is, I'm going to be so disappointed because her stepmother was the original millennial influencer. Alex Earl's stepmother is Ashley Dupree, now known as Ashley Earl, of course, but notoriously known as Kirsten, Elliot Spitzer, the governor of New York's mistress. And this bitch used to rule New York City, okay? There was a time when I was managing a restaurant called Brother Jimmy's, and she came in and she took one of our bar stools and she pulled it to the middle of the room, and like bees to the hive, all these men just started circling around her. Here she is now with Alex Earl. But I'm gonna tell you what, she got that tab paid. Ashley Dupree came in your restaurant. It was a blessing for the night. It was a fun time. She would come in, she'd make it a fun party, and eventually some finance bro would pay that whole check and would tip handsomely. So if Alex Earl is in fact going into restaurants and saying that she refuses to pay her tab, or that her shouting them out on her social media is paying the tab, I'm going to be extra disappointed because her mom, she was the OG and she was good. She really knew how to do it. At a different restaurant job I had, I used to manage the Saturday Night Live after parties. And this is like 2007, 8, 9. And what would happen there is Lauren Michaels would essentially invite the entire cast, the musical guests, the host, and a bunch of celebrities to a restaurant in New York. It was a closed situation. We used to have to like shut down the entire restaurant, let them do whatever they wanted in there from like 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. And Lauren Michaels did not pay the tab for shutting down this restaurant, but we did get a lot of PR out of it. But people also paid their checks. Every single person in the room was a celebrity, and every single person paid their check, except for the time that I tried to present a check to Gwyneth Paltrow. And she said to me, "Do you know who I am?" And I said, "Yes." And that's why you should have no problem paying this check. And the man that she was with ended up paying the check, and they left. Because Lauren Michaels used to only give $1,500 total for the food and beverage of the host and the music guest. Other than that, everybody was on their own. Now, some of my favorite guests who came to the Saturday Night Live after party were Adele. Adele's first appearance on American television was on the Saturday Night Live show, and she came in with her band. She was still carrying like all of their equipment. It was very cute, and she was a blast, and she tipped well, and she was nice to the waiter. In fact, the only celebrity I really ever had an issue with was Lil Wayne because we told him that he couldn't have guns on him in the restaurant. So he brought them in and lined them up on the table and was like, "Well, they're not on me." But by far my favorite person that was a celebrity that ever came to one of these after parties was LeBron James. He came with his mom and his aunties as his guest, and he was wearing sunglasses when he walked in, and his mom was like, "LeBron, take off your sunglasses. You're inside. Act right." I remember thinking that that was just like the sweetest, most lovely thing, and that family was a treat to wait on. They were wonderful, lovely people. I still remember them to this day. Pay your bills, influencers, or get a finance bro to pay for it for you.